USC at Colorado. The big thing about this game is, other than I think that Caleb Williams is going to pass for 700 yards. The big thing about this game is it's a local 10 o'clock kickoff, 12 o'clock Eastern, 10 o'clock local time. Chaz, I'll give you the first shot at this USC at Colorado.
Yeah. Listen, Ken a couple weeks ago said, "Do not bet against Deion. Do not bet against Deion." I'm betting against Deion. I think USC is going to roll. I don't think Colorado. Does Colorado even have a defense that plays? I don't think they adjust them out. Like we always joke around about Lincoln Riley's defense. Colorado is not much better. And last time I checked, Caleb Williams is a lot better than Shadur Sanders. But I'm thinking it's going to be a repeat of the Oregon game. And I don't think it's going to be close. The spread is 21.5. I think USC covers. The over under 73.5. That might happen, honestly. I don't know about USC's. I think that Colorado can actually be semi-successful against USC's defense. And listen, if Colorado wins this game, I'll be the first to say I'm sorry, but that's just not going to happen. But yeah, that's what I think so far.
Well, you think Caleb Williams is the best quarterback in the country and probably the first pick in the draft, but that's not what Mr. NFL Draft Mel Kiper thinks. He thinks that Shadur Sanders is going to be the first pick in the NFL Draft.
What does Mel Kiper know?
Yeah, that's a good question. That's a good question. I'll just leave it at that. Will, right quick, what you got?
I just love how you're both disrespecting my Heisman pick, Michael Penix Jr., but that's neither here nor there.
No. I didn't say anybody's going to win. I haven't made a prediction on that yet. And I actually tend to agree with you.
It's fine. It's fine.
I think the two best quarterbacks in the country are out of the state of Washington. But go ahead.
Oh, wow. You think Cam Ward is better than Caleb? Okay. All right. Anyhow, like I told you,
I actually do.
Here, man, I think, all right, interesting. I think that's a hot take, and you may be sitting alone on that perch. I think Caleb Williams is either 1 or 1A. He's right there with Michael Penix. So, like I told Chad before we got on the call, man, I think Caleb Williams is going to light this defense on fire and just watch them burn. Last week I said 60 and it was disrespectful. This week I think they may actually score 60. Just for the season, like I said earlier about being ho-hum about Cam Ward, Caleb Williams is just 75%, 1,200 yards, 15 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Just something stupid like that. I know people may be looking at like, oh, hang on, they looked a little shaky against Arizona State last week. And true, that was a 7-point game with about probably 8 minutes to go, something like that. But Arizona State had a sneaky good running back. And good news for USC, Colorado can't run the football.
That's right.
So I don't think that's a worry for them at all. The thing that I think is going to give Colorado, I think Paul Feinbaum called it a puncher's chance. I don't think they have that. But if they have anything resembling a puncher's chance, it's going to be Shadur doing what he does. But we saw last week, he can't always carry him, and that was my concern. So USC is getting great pressure. They are second in the country in sacks, and Colorado is second in sacks allowed. That's not a great matchup for Colorado, so I think USC wins and wins big. I think they cover for sure.
They had 8 sacks in that game. USC had 8 sacks in that game. And I heard a stat the other day that they are number 6 in the nation in it's not in sacks, but it's in maybe yards per play or something. But on defense, it's insane. You don't think they play in defense, but they're doing pretty good. In the sack department and other. But I don't know, man. I don't think they're gonna sack Shadur Sanders 8 times, but I definitely don't think that
Oregon sacked him 7 times.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I think that Oregon defense is a little bit different than that USC defense. Let's just admit that.
No, that's true.
Oh.
It's equal parts that Oregon defense is great and equal parts that offensive line sucks.
Yep. All right, if you're listening to us if you're currently joining us on the YouTube, please hit that like and subscribe button. Add a comment. Let us know what you think. Critique us. I don't care, man. Put whatever you want to in there. We're going to read them. We're going to, respond to them.